Okay, let's see what this thing is. Major news for Diablo 4 Day 1. What's this?
Hi everyone, it's Rax. Usually I don't make videos like this, but I think there is one piece of information that's extremely significant that I would like to broadcast to the internet.
Okay.
And Joe Pipora, I'm a big fan of this guy over at Blizzard. He had a tweet earlier that was very interesting. He said, he's talking about there's going to be a patch on the first day of Diablo 4, right? He said,
Sure.
it's going to represent the 1.0 build of Diablo 4 up from 0.9 that we had in place in the server slam. You will see balance changes and bug fixes, emphasis on the balance changes. So Maxroll just launched this brand new site. We've been theory crafting from the server slam and the beta, and some people had a review period to look a little bit further. I only got to level 59 site. I didn't get to see jack shit because I just didn't have time.
Yeah.
But with the balance changes, anything is possible, right? Anything that we theory crafted could be thrown out the window. What was the best build could be thrown away and replaced by some other build, right? Later on, it was revealed that that's not true. The spoken error needs to correct the record. The server slam build was not 0.9. It was actually a version of our day 1 build. There will be very few changes between this build and that one that players are playing on launch. Deeply sorry for the confusion. So it's just bug fixes.
Okay.
And later on, they're going to make balance changes. That is significant. That's a huge piece of news. And the reason
that's massive because,
why is Maxwell just launched its new site, by the way. If you haven't seen it, please go
Look at that. Look what's number 1. Yep. Was there ever even a question?
We made all of our tier lists, and you know, while the tier lists aren't perfect, there's no chance that any of them are perfect. We did put a lot of effort to try to figure out what would be at the top. For example, we know that Whirlwind, Twisting Blades, Bone Spear, Death Trap, Pulverized Bone, and Bone Spirit, all of them are going to be godly. That's for sure.
I'm surprised.
But we
about
were
Bone
always
Spirit.
so unsure of these day 1 patches. What data have they been gathering? What internal testing have they been doing that they're going to hit us with that's going to invalidate everything that we've been researching? And we found out the answer today is, at least on day 1, it's not going to happen. So now we are extra confident that at least the builds at the very top are going to absolutely crush the game, and it gives us confidence in the products that we were putting out. So I wanted to let you know, on day 1, you're not going to get a balance change patch. Oh, well, in Rex, they're going to release it on day 2. Maybe. I don't know when they're going to patch it. They might just be gathering data for a mega patch on season 1. I really don't know. This is super important information, so anything that you do theory craft or learn about should be that way when the game actually starts. It's mostly just bug fixes and performance optimizations.
Okay.
Wanted to get that video out there, so if you're doing a little bit of research, it actually may help you. And I understand one more comment. A lot of people have asked me this. Rax, do you think that making guides or spoilers, which, by the way, if you haven't noticed on my channel, I pretty much have tried to post 0 spoilers.
I don't understand why people get mad about that kind of stuff. Like, I can understand, you know, like if it's just out of nowhere, but like if you're looking and like you're seeking out content for a video game that's not released yet, I feel like you kind of just categorically consent to seeing spoilers. Like, what are we talking about here? Yeah, you're fucking like, what are you doing?
Other than build guides that I think will be good, I didn't show you the capstone dungeon or the final boss or anything like that. That's on purpose. But for the people that say, well, isn't theory crafting a tier list and a build guide, isn't that ruining the fun? In my opinion, absolutely not. First of all, you don't have to consume the content. You can play it vanilla by yourself and just
I don't know, like, I hate that mindset that people have that, like, oh, well, anybody who's min-maxing is ruining the game. And the only way to play the game is to just be a brain-dead dumb fuck that doesn't look anything up about the game and is just bad at it. It's, like, such a stupid mindset. It's, like, what I don't like about it is, like, how self-centered it is. It's like these people never can comprehend the idea that other people play a video game differently than them. Nobody's telling you you can't be a dipshit and play a druid that does tornado for, I guess it'll be at level 100. It'll do like 170 damage. Like, I mean, you do whatever you want. Like, I don't give a fuck. But like, don't go and shit on me, get mad at me, get mad at other people because we like theory crafting. Like, in my mind, this is the fun part.
With your own build and see if you like it. There's no real competition. Yes, there's one going on in hardcore, but that's only for like the really, really elite try-hard players.
Yeah.
In general, there's no leaderboards. We're just having fun. The leaderboards aren't coming for 2 seasons. By all means, enjoy the game. You don't have to follow the guides. But if you're watching my video, you probably are someone who does like guides. Definitely not trying to ruin your experience. So consume this content, pick a build guide, learn about it if you'd like to, and it will actually pay off on day one. And if you want to do it vanilla, I understand. Play the game however is fun to you. I'm going to make at least 4 videos tomorrow on a lot of the best builds in the game to teach you exactly how they work. Thank you.
Well, that was a pretty short, quick video. That's also a very well-disguised advertisement for his website, which I will repeat, maxroll.gg. It's a great website, a great resource, and anybody should check it out. We can see a lot more of this kind of stuff coming out, and it's really good to see Blizzard isn't having to like rebalance everything on day one. I think that's great. And I'll take Icy Veins. I think Icy Veins is nice. I prefer Maxroll because of the website embeds that they have and their coding. I think it's easier to navigate the website. But I would recommend just use whatever you feel the most comfortable with and go from there. Like, I don't have a sponsorship with any of them. I don't give a fuck, right? Just do whatever you want. So, yeah. And I want to play Necro Summons only. Yeah, I mean, I'd kind of like to play that too. I think that you're going to have to use like I think that Necro with Summons is going to still revolve around Bone Spears in order to apply vulnerability. I still think you're going to have to cast at least that. Sork is not S tier? Yeah, it's really disappointing. Like seeing Necro that has 2 builds in S tier and Sork that has 0, it's kind of sad. Hopefully they'll be able to at least give Sorcerer 1 really good build. But the truth is Sorcerer could also have like really, really good mobility. And it's like, how are we comparing, is S tier the ability to, like, I don't really know. Is it the ability to just like do bosses, or is it to like clear really fast? I'm not sure. There's categories. Yeah, there's probably categories. That's probably a good idea. And they have that with a lot of WoW stuff as well.